have a change of plan here. I think it's kind of a cool idea. I didn't care for working with this before, but that was because I was working with it overhead, and what I decided to do is I'm making pre-made wall sections, 4x8s, and I'm just going to lay them down. I'm going to lay this stuff in, drywall it right here, pick the whole wall piece up, and I have a whole section that's already done and packed in with the acoustic material. Doing it this way is fine. I'm not even getting any kind of dust really at all, and it works out really well. And what I'm doing actually is, you can't see it here, but I will show you a little bit later. Let me see if I got yeah, I do. I got these wheels, just little wheels. They cost like $3, something like that. They actually hold enough weight, swivels, and so I'm going to be able to take these sections of wall and configure them. I can roll them around any way that I want. If I want to reconfigure this studio, depending on how many people are going to be in here, or whatever the circumstances might be. So I think it's kind of a cool idea. I'm going to give it a shot. I don't know if anybody else has done this before, but I think it's kind of a neat idea. So we'll see how it works. But this is actually not bad at all. I mean, this stuff comes right out. And it's not bad at all. You break off pieces to fit right in. I tried cutting this with a lot of different things, and it doesn't work well for cutting. So you gotta break it apart, unless they came up with a solid block form that I don't know about yet. But this isn't bad at all. It's a lot better than I started doing the roof on the other side, and I'm using regular insulation there, and that's a lot worse than this. This stuff isn't too bad at all. So see what happens. Oh, cool, man. Stephen Walker Band's playing in the background. I didn't even notice that. Well, it's starting to look like something. I got some of the ceiling hung last night, and got it packed full of the sound barrier insulation. I have discovered one thing. It's easier to get bail money from your friends than it is to get help hanging drywall ceilings. So I had to do this one by myself. Hopefully the rest of it I'll get a little bit of a helping hand. But anyhow, the next step is, let me show you here. Okay, so I have the drywalls underneath here, and then I packed this full of the sound barrier insulation, and then I'm covering it with 3/4 inch plywood. So I'll have 1/2 inch drywall, I'll have 3.5 inches of the sound barrier, and then I'll have 3/4 inch plywood there, and then I'm actually going to finish the actual ceiling as well with another 1/2 inch drywall. So this is going to be a very sufficiently soundproof area by the time. Okay, so we got a lot of it drywalled. We're doing the spackling and finishing, and then we will paint it, obviously. I went with recessed lighting just to keep things from hanging down and causing additional noise interruption. I still have this wall over here to do, but it's coming along pretty good. And it makes a huge difference with the insulation on the walls around the windows. This is just air conditioning foam, compressed, and it's in there nice and tight, and that makes a huge difference. A lot of caulk all the way around everywhere, and then drywall on top of that, and then reseal the whole thing again. Instead of drywall on the above the garage door areas on the outsides, I'm going to be using 1-inch thick board, super solid, super heavy, great for low impedance noise suppression. So we're ready to rock soon. Rock and roll. Painting. I've got years of experience, mostly faces. Used to be a professional face painter at carnivals and such, you know. I like to use lead-based paint because it provides an added sound barrier. Well, like kidding, don't use lead-based paint. Okay, the first section is, for the most part, completed here. So this is a 8x8 interior area here so far. It's only 7-foot high ceilings, but that'll do for this section. Again, I'm not worried as much about aesthetics. I want it to be somewhat pleasing to environment to be it, but my most main concern is sound and functionality. So let's just take a look here. Now this is just the one section, and it's open all here still, so obviously not. But let's see if we can hear a difference in the sound levels when I walk over here. Kind of noisy, yeah. So a lot better inside already. Got a long way to go though. Oh, and I was serious about the lead paint. Don't use lead paint. It could have been a contributing factor to one of the reasons why all my ex-wives became psychotic. So yeah, be careful about that. It's such a pain in the butt. I mean, I put a lot of work into making a mess. I think somebody else should freaking clean it up when I'm done. It's only fair. What are you gonna do? I fiendishly thicken the plot by recruiting an assistant. You look better cleaning it up than I do. Well, another hard day's work done. Looks like I got a lot of white paint in my beard. I'll have to wash that out.